Hello, this is a quick tutorial video on how to use the Employer Timesheet application. This application is available on Google Play Store and is free to download. There are no advertisements, and I recommend that you use a big screen to use this application if you want to use it for your business, like an Android tablet or something. So as soon as the application starts, you will see this screen, which is a disclaimer. Read all the instructions carefully. All the data related to this application is stored locally on your device. So if you ever uninstall this application, you will lose all your data. And right after the disclaimer, you will be asked to set up the admin password. Make a note of this password, keep it safe because you will need it later when you are adding new employees into your system. And yeah, this application is completely free to use. There are no ads. The developer is not making any money from it. And this is the demo application. It's not a full-scale solution. Use it at your own discretion. If you do want a full-scale solution, you can always send me an email, and I will be pleased to work with you. All right, so let's continue. So right after the application starts up for the very first time, it will ask you to set up an admin password. I will just add admin, but use a password that's easy for you to remember. Save, and this is what the application will look like. So I recommend that you install this application on an Android device and put that Android device on your office front door. So as soon as somebody walks in, they can just click sign out, enter their passcode, and they will be signed in. Same thing when they go out, they can just click sign out. Alright, so when you boot up this application for the very first time, the first thing you have to do is to set up an employee. So in order to do that, I will go into the admin management section. I will click here. It will ask me to enter that admin password that I set up when I started this application for the very first time. And you will have an option to add employee over here. Click on it, add your employee name. I will just enter John Doe, maybe. I will give him a unique passcode, maybe 123456, and submit. So now John has been added to our system. I will add one more employee. Let's enter Jane Doe. And I will give her 987654. Submit. So now when John enters the office, he will be presented with this screen. All he needs to do is click on sign in and enter his passcode, which is 123456. Press sign in, and John will be signed in. Same way when he's leaving the office, all he needs to do is click on sign out, enter his passcode 123456, and he will be signed out. If John ever wants to review his work hours or his timesheets, he can go to the employee timesheet function over here. He needs to enter his passcode, and he needs to select a start date and an end date. So this way he will be presented with all the hours that he worked between these two dates. Right now we only have one sign-in. I also did a sign-in before while I was testing the application, so we might see two entries over here. Yep, and this will also tell you how many hours and minutes he worked. Because this time we signed him out immediately, so we are not really seeing anything over here, but this will change according to how many hours John actually worked based on his signed in and signed out timings. Same way if you are an admin and you want to see everybody's schedule or how many hours each one of your employees worked, you can go to your admin management screen. It will ask you for the password again, and you can click on view all employee timesheet. You have to select an employee. We have 2 employees right now, but this will change if you have more employees in your system. Right now we just want to look at John, so I'll select John's name. I'll select the start date. This way today doesn't really matter because you only have 2 entries for John, and date doesn't really matter. Fetch timesheet, and we will be able to see John's entire timesheet. There are some hidden features as well. Let's say that right now John is not actively signed in because he had already signed out from his previous shift. But if he tries to sign out again without signing in, let's see what happens if he enters his passcode. System will actually let him know that he is not actively signed in. Same way, if he's not actively or if he hasn't signed out from his previous shift and he tries to sign in again, system will let him know that he is not signed out from his previous shift. So as you can see, this application is very simple to use. I know this is not a full-scale solution. This is just a demo version of what an application might look like. If you want a full-scale solution for your business, I will be pleased to work with you. You can send me an email. And this is not the only kind of application that we can make. I can build any application, any custom application that you would like for your business. So definitely consider reaching out to me. Thank you.